Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be filming my release day makeup. Now as you guys all know, we are just coming out of the other end of a period of time where we've literally been locked down. Like, it's like nothing I have ever seen before in my life. And you know, as far as I know, there were worldwide restrictions pretty much on, you know, where we could go, how we do it, because of the COVID-19 virus. So everything was completely thrown up in the air. And honestly, don't you guys feel like we've literally been in prison and we've just been waiting for our release day? Now I know by the time that I'm posting this, we are pretty much on the other side of lockdown. So we have definitely reached a point where it has eased, definitely in the UK anyway, and people are starting to get back to regular life. Like, people are being able to meet up with their friends in small groups, you know, schools are reopening and all of that. So we are definitely in the process of lockdown coming to an end or easing. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, I personally don't feel like the coast is clear yet. Like, I don't feel like a huge virus that has swept across the world in such a short space of time can be controlled, or as controlled as they say it is now. Like, I think it's more of a case of just managing the situation, because people are starting to rebel and starting to go out anyway. So, you know, it's easier for the governments to kind of like go alongside people rather than just be like, no, stay inside. Bro, I've got to turn that fan off, honestly. I feel like I need it on because the weather's so hot, but I can honestly sense the video's sound being ruined as we go, so I'm literally gonna have to turn it off. So if I start sweating, then mind your business, okay? So as I was saying, I personally am still kind of living by lockdown rules, to be honest, because I'm lucky enough that I have the flexibility that I get to work from home. Like, obviously I get to film my videos from home, so my entire job and life is based at home. Where I've worked in an office job before and I've worked in a regular 9 to 5, like, I feel like I can really appreciate that that is a privilege that I have that, you know, and I don't have to leave for much. Like, other members of my household do the shopping. I get all my medication like delivered to me. All of my work that I need to do, I can do from here. So I'm kind of just going with the flow and just kind of keeping things as they were during lockdown until everything is fully just back to normal and this is all just a distant memory. So what have you guys missed the most about being stuck inside? Like, personally, I have missed eating out. Is that bad? Like, I mean the good ones, like the Five Guys, the good restaurants that you can go out and just get like a banging steak. I have missed having the opportunity to just get ready, go out and just eat some good food with my boyfriend. I know that sounds so simple, but sorry guys, the fat bitch life chose me. So I want you guys to comment down below what you've missed doing the most. Like, have you missed going to the cinema? Have you missed seeing your friends? Like, personally, I would say that, but I don't see my friends that much anyway because of the nature of my condition. I stay inside a lot anyway. So the main thing that I have not done is go out to eat food. So that's why I'm saying that. Me and Mark also just recently became an auntie and uncle as well. We now have a little nephew called Arthur, and he was born just before lockdown came into place. So it's also been really, really difficult not being able to like just cuddle this gorgeous newborn nephew that we have. We've both literally held him once, like a few days after he was born, and that is it. Like, we have had no more contact. So I'm also so excited to just hold my nephew and just kiss him and love him. So today's video, I haven't actually said yet, I've just been talking, but today's video is gonna be me getting ready. I'm gonna do my makeup, gonna do my hair, gonna pick out an outfit, and I'm basically gonna create the look that I'm going to do when we get released from lockdown completely. So this is the outfit that I've got ready for the next dinner that I go to with my boyfriend. This is the makeup that I'm doing. This is the hair that I'm doing. Like, I'm making sure that I'm ready for that moment when it comes. So it's gonna be a chatty one. We're just gonna talk through kind of what's been going on while I show you some of my favorite makeup products at the moment, and this kind of like everyday glam makeup look that I've been doing loads of at the moment. Like, I've literally done this look about 4 times in the last month because I love it that much. So I felt like this was the look that I should go for because I know that it bangs. I've brought you closer in so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So warning, you may be able to literally see the beads of sweat on my face now, but you also see the detail of each and every part of my makeup. So you win some, you lose some. By the way, it's the first time that I've actually used this headband, this little Velcro thing. But I can already tell it's going to be one of my favourite purchases in ages. I'll link it down below, as I always do. So to start off with, I am going to do my eyebrows. I'm taking my NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Brunette. Why have I got this in Brunette? This is such a weird colour for me to have. I usually use espresso, but we're going with Brunette. I'm not sure why I even own that colour, but we move. So I'm just brushing up my brows with the brow brush that comes with this pencil. Joe, I'm telling you, I don't care for my brows at all at the moment. Like, I literally just doing what I can with them. I can't be bothered to shape them properly. I like a really thick brow at the moment. I'm not really sure why, but always in the mood for a thick brow at the moment, like always. So realistically though, guys, what are you actually going to be doing? Like, the first thing that you're going to be doing when things are fully back to normal. Like, I don't know if you guys are just fully back to normal already. You know, and you feel like you kind of snapped back into normal life just fine, which is okay. Like, obviously you're not doing anything wrong. The government is telling us that that's what we can do. So, you know, you're not doing anything wrong whatsoever. I was just curious what you guys are going to be up to or are up to. Have you literally just been staring outside at this weather, like just wanting to get onto the beach or go for a picnic? Or did you have like a birthday in lockdown? So many people had birthdays during lockdown. I felt so bad for them. Mine kind of just got out of the way just before lockdown. Mine was on March the 10th, but I know so many people who've literally had to go through having their birthday during lockdown. And honestly, I don't blame you. Like, if you want to go out and drink a whole bottle of Ciroc and swing your knickers around in the air in the middle of town, then okay, babe, I agree, you deserve it. And with the rest of you guys, what kind of vibe do you think you'll be on when things are back to normal? Like, do you think you're going to be like, let's go out, let's get on it, let's go for it? Or is it just going to be more like a chilled vibe and you're just going to like slowly ease back into things and the way they were? Also, do you think you'll go full glam makeup wise? Or do you think lockdown has helped you to kind of like not care as much about how you look? Like, has it helped you to realise the more important things in life? I'm taking this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the shade Medium Sand. I'm just going to be putting down a base for my eyeshadow with this. It's actually a bit light, to be honest. I probably shouldn't have used this one, but whatever. So, during quarantine or lockdown, whatever you guys have been calling it, how have you found that you've kept yourself sane? Like, what is it that you've made sure that you've been doing that has made you feel like life is still normal and the world isn't fucking falling to pieces around us? Like what's kept you sane? Like, it might be, I don't know, you might have a really nice boyfriend, a really supportive boyfriend or girlfriend. You might have a really comfortable house, like a house where you know, have absolutely everything that you need and you don't feel like you've been in lockdown. You know, have you been speaking to a therapist? Have you been doing your own like kind of therapy sessions or exercises like meditation or anything? I'm intrigued to know, because personally I don't feel like I had to implement anything new into my routine as much as it kind of just has made me want to work and just get as many videos done as possible and just distract myself. I don't know if that is my regular coping mechanism for like when things go wrong in the world, but honestly that is all I have been up for doing, is I've just been thinking about what I can do to keep myself busy basically, which is kind of good, but I don't know if it's 100% healthy. Okay, so this palette that I've been using all the time at the moment, honestly, is the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette, which I don't know if you guys remember, because I haven't done makeup on my channel for ages. Like, it almost feels a little bit weird to be doing a video like this, but I actually have a discount code for this palette. So you can actually use the code Niah on sigmabeauty.com and you will get 10% off of your order. So, you know, we're always up for saving some coin over here, so make sure that you're taking full advantage of that. But as it always is, I'm so tired of saying this, but I should still say it to be a good YouTuber. Everything's going to be linked down below in the description, so it'll be really easy for you to find everything I've used. So I'm taking this fluffy brush. I've only used this brush for this exact same look earlier on in the week anyway, so I'm just using this same brush, so it kind of looks dirty, but it's not. And I'm just going to press some of this brown colour kind of in a circle above my crease. So I'm being rough with it at the moment because I literally don't really care how it looks until I come in and blend. So I'm doing the same for this eye. When things are back to normal, I honestly cannot wait to introduce you to mine and Mark's nephew. He is the most beautiful little boy I've ever met in my life. And he's so happy and so smiley, and he's just got the most gorgeous face. Like, obviously I'm biased, but he is lovely. So I cannot wait for you guys to meet him when we can be back to normal and like seeing him regularly and stuff. By the way, you guys, this morning I watched Crept, and as in Crept and Conan, I watched his and his girlfriend Sasha's birth video this morning, and let me tell you, it's honestly one of the most beautiful things I've watched in such a long time. Like, I don't know what it is about this period, but since things have been so fucking dismal throughout 2020, I feel like any glimmer of hope or good news, like, I am just so much more appreciative of. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit more emotional than usual, just because it's so nice to see happiness and to see good happening around us when we've been surrounded by so much shite in the past year. So obviously you guys can see that I'm just blending this colour out on my eyes. But yeah, they had a home birth, and I'll put Sasha's channel up, to be honest, because you guys definitely need to go and watch this video. They had a little girl, they called her Nala, and honestly it was just such a heartwarming video, like to see how attentive and supportive Crept was while she was giving birth, like, and just to see how brave and beautiful she is. Like, she is actually probably one of the most stunning women I've ever seen. Like, she's in the middle of giving birth, no makeup, like sweating, and she looks beautiful, like 10/10. Not that that matters whatsoever while she's pushing out a whole human, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's such a cute video. I literally almost cried. I don't even know them. So then I'm taking this brush and I'm dipping into After Hours around the edge, well, the outer corner of my eye, doing that on both sides. And then I'm coming in with the shade Henna, and I'm going to bring that round like this. And I'm just going to come back in with this fluffy brush and go around the edges, make sure that it's all nicely blended in. So I'm going to cut the crease now. I'm going to use this same e.l.f. concealer. I'm so tired of sirens harassing me. Just leave me alone, you're so obsessed with me.
Just go away. Oh, literally obsessed with me.
I like to do a really oversized cut crease because I've got hooded eyes. So I find that whenever I do a cut crease, it just fucking disappears into my eye folds, like whenever I open my eyes. So I have to do it that bit bigger for it to be nice and prominent. Which I don't mind, it just looks really weird to begin with. Gone over that with some powder. I sometimes use eyeshadow for that, but I just find that powder does the job better. And then I'm taking this brush, I'm going to take the henna shade, and I'm just going to come in and smoke that out. Hi, so I switched over to voiceover now because it was literally getting so hot in my room that I had to put my fan back on, so this was the best way to keep the sound quality. So I hope you don't mind that I'm on voiceover now, but I'm just matching up that other eye, just smoking out the outer corner of that eye as well, and then I'm going to move on to applying my lashes. So I'm taking this Velour Lashes lash glue, which is latex free because I have to use latex free glue, otherwise my eyes just water like a river, honestly, and it's just not pretty. So I'm just applying this to the lashes. And then I started putting some foundation on my forehead, but then realised that I didn't want to do that. So then I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara to prep my natural lashes to put the false lashes on. So I'm literally just applying a few coats of that. And then I'm taking the House of Lashes lashes in the style Iconic. These are some of my favourite lashes of all time. Honestly, they're on their way out. I'm not going to lie to you. I really do need to restock and get some new ones. But they are really, really good. I love the style of these. They just really like open your eyes and make your eyes look really wide. I've worn the hell out of these lashes, but as you can see, I'm just applying those, just using this little compact mirror and a pair of tweezers to help me get them really precise. And then I'm going to continue with my foundation. So for my foundation, I'm taking the Cover FX Power Play foundation in the shade G+50, and I really like the application of this bottle because it's really easy to just kind of like draw it on your face. And then I'm taking this Zoeva buffer brush, so it's the 104 buffer brush. It will be linked down below, but I really like this for applying foundation. I find that it gives you the most even finish, honestly. I never used to really fuck with brushes for doing my foundation. Like, I was a strictly beauty blender kind of girl, but this brush has changed everything, so I really highly recommend this brush. But yeah, I'm literally just buffing out all of the foundation, just making sure that it's even coverage across my whole face. And then to kind of tidy things up, I'm coming in with the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced in the shade Sand. So this is really close to my actual skin colour, which I really like, so I kind of use this just to conceal some of the parts of my face that aren't looking as flawless as the foundation. And then I'm taking this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, which is in the shade Medium Sand, and I'm using this to highlight the areas of my face that I want to be a little bit brighter. And then I'm just taking this Sigma 3D HD sponge. I'm just using this to blend out all the concealer and just make it look as seamless as possible. And then directly after that, I'm coming in with this Makeup Forever HD setting powder, and I'm just going to come in and set the areas of my face that usually are prone to creasing. So I usually go over my laugh lines, I like to go directly under my eyes, and I like to go in between my eyebrows and on my forehead as well, because I find that I'm really expressive. Like, I pull a lot of faces in day-to-day life, and I just find that I always get really annoying lines in my makeup, so I like to really set my face and make sure that it's going to stay in place. And then I'm just taking some powder over the rest of my face with this Zoeva powder brush. It's a 106 brush. And then after that, I'm coming in with this Fenty Beauty Beige and Girl bronzer, and I'm using the Zoeva Face Shaper brush, so this is the 110, and I'm just going to use that to bronze my face. I'm also using just this random fluffy face brush that I've got as well, because I find that it really helps to kind of like diffuse the bronzer and blend it. But yeah, I'm just using this to bronze up my face, just kind of bronze up my forehead, my cheekbones, my jawline, just make everything look a little bit more snatched. And then I'm coming in with this Revolution Pro 4K blush palette. This is in the shade Mauve. I'm using this shade here, and I'm using this same fluffy brush. Like, I'm pretty sure this brush is really cheap. It's from Primark or something like that, but I think it was given to me as a gift. But it's really good, and I really like it. And then I'm coming back in with that HD powder, just to kind of chisel out my jawline and all around my nose as well. And then I'm taking this Milani True Instant Colour lip pencil in the shade Spice. I'm just drawing around my lips, just outlining them and prepping them for my lipstick. And then for lipstick, I'm just coming in with this Huda Beauty Power Bullet Matte lipstick in the shade Anniversary. This is one of my favourite lipsticks, honestly. It's the perfect nude. Well, it's kind of more pinky, but I really like it. I wear it absolutely all the time. And then I'm just going to brush off the powder that I left to sit on my face using that powder brush again, just making sure that there's no like kind of like white patches of powder left on my face. I'm just going to try and get rid of that as well as I can. And then I'm taking this Rach Loves Cross Pixie highlighter palette, and I'm taking this shade Lace. But I actually was an idiot and didn't film this part, so you can see that I've already got it on my cheekbones and on my nose, but I definitely recommend this palette. It's so good. And then I'm moving on to my hair. So as you can see, I'm just spraying my hair, but usually I'd be so scared to do this, honestly. As you guys know, I'm allergic to water, like quite reasonably I would be scared to do this. But I've recently got this new water spray bottle. It's like a mister, so I find that the water comes out way finer and it's much more controlled. Like I feel like it goes straight to the hair rather than like spraying all over me as well. But I found this bottle really helpful, and it's literally one of my favourite buys of this year, and it wasn't expensive either, so I'll make sure that that's linked down below. As you can see, I'm just putting my hair into a middle part and just spraying the curls, really just to kind of revive the curls. You can see they're looking a bit frizzy, and I just want them to be more defined and more curly. And then I'm putting some of this Cream of Nature curling cream through my hair just to define the curls even more, and I'm just going to brush it through, kind of scrunching the curls a little bit, and then I'm just going to fix the top with some mousse, and also just making sure that it's not tangled as well. I don't want the curls to look frizzy, I want them to look curly, so if I need to add a little bit more water, a little bit more product, then obviously that is what I will do. So guys, I am now done with my hair and makeup. This is pretty much the finished look, so I'm just going to go and get the outfit together. So I haven't actually tried it all on as an entire outfit yet, so it could still go horrifically wrong if we're honest. Like, this video could still just go to shit. But this is the bodysuit. And then I'm going to pair that with these trousers. They're kind of like faux leather, and they've got these little tassely bits at the bottom, which I really, really like. But where they're kind of long, they have to wear this outfit with heels. And then the shoes that I've got for this outfit are just these clear little cute strappy shoes, like nude, which I think I'm gonna wear those heels so much. So yeah, I'm gonna go get changed. Obviously you guys aren't staying with me for that part. I'm gonna go behind the backdrop and get changed, and then I'll show you the finished look, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna show you the look in here. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna head outside and just take some shots outside, because I feel like that's the best chance that you're gonna get of seeing like the full length look, because my bedroom and my filming area is small, okay? That is the end of today's video. That little montage that you just saw was the finished look, so that is the full outfit, full hair, full makeup for my post-lockdown release day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that it was a little bit more on the beauty side as opposed to my skin condition, but I just wanted to film something fun, something, like I said at the beginning, was going to distract me, just basically get glam and think or look towards happier days or more normal days. As always, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You guys, I cannot tell you how much it changes my life for you to hit that subscribe button. Honestly, it helps me out so much, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button, smash a thumbs up on this video if you liked it, and as always, I will see you in the next video.